watching this video, you're probably interested in losing weight or maybe maintaining the weight that you're already at. Here's just some tips to help you with that process. Tip number one, stop thinking in terms of a diet. You really want to think of it more so as a lifestyle change. A lot of times when people think in terms of diets, they think of foods they can eat, foods they cannot eat. I'm going to go on the diet, I'm going to go off the diet. So it's really important to think of it more so as a lifestyle change over being just a diet that you're going to be on for a few weeks. Tip number two is to keep a food record or a food diary. This really helps you to be more aware of the foods that you're eating. Maybe you don't necessarily think about the 14 times that you walked by the candy bowl and ate M&Ms. It just really helps you to see what you're eating, see the things you don't think about, and also helps you to track progress. It's really good for looking back and seeing, oh wow, this day I ate a lot of protein, I ate a lot of vegetables. Tip number three is to set goals for yourself. So you really want your goals to be SMART goals. What that breaks down to is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So you want your goal to be specific, so you want to know exactly what you want. I want to lose 10 pounds in a month. That's specific. Measurable is how are you going to know if you reach that goal if you can't measure it? So you're saying you want to lose 10 pounds, so if you get to the 1 month, you'll know whether or not you obviously lost 10 pounds. Attainable is kind of going hand in hand with being realistic. Both of those relate to, okay, if you say I'm going to lose 30 pounds in a week, that's not really realistic and it's not attainable. Unless you're really, really sick or something. If you don't reach that goal, then you're going to be disappointed. You might think of going off your diet, or you might think of, I can't do this. You really want them to be attainable and realistic. And then timely is, how long do you want to be able to reach your goal? An example of a SMART goal would be, I will eat one vegetable at lunch every day. Tip number four is to plan your snacks and your meals. This is really helpful to avoid that binge eating, or maybe you're not sure what to eat, so you just grab something from the vending machine. It's really important to plan what you're going to eat. You could just do like a rough sketch maybe at the beginning of the week and say, Mondays I'm going to have chicken, Tuesday I'm going to have salad for lunch. Just planning it also helps make you, again, more accountable. You're saying it out loud, you're committing to doing it. Tip number five is to add before you subtract. So before you take away your nightly ice cream and cookies, maybe add some vegetables to your lunch meal or add some extra protein. It helps to think of this more as being that lifestyle change over the diet. Tip number six is to snack healthy. Snacking has kind of gotten a bad rap lately. A lot of people are saying, oh, you shouldn't snack because it's going to make you fat, but it depends on what you're eating. You really want to mimic meals, so you really want to have protein and fat included in your snack to help you be sustained. Fiber is another good one. An example of a healthy snack might be maybe an apple with some almond butter. You're getting the vitamins and minerals out of the fruit, and then you're also having the almond butter, which is going to be your protein and your fat, so it'll keep you, sustained. Plain yogurt with granola and berries, so that's another option. Tip number seven is to sleep. Sleep is very important for weight loss. You really want to try and aim for about 7 to 9 hours per night. I know that's hard for a lot of people because they, maybe have jobs that keep them up later, or they're just not tired at night. When you have a lack of sleep, there's an imbalance in the hormones in your body. So the two hormones that I'm talking about are ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin is the hormone that tells you to eat, and leptin is the hormone that tells you to stop eating. Ghrelin will increase when you don't sleep, and leptin will decrease. So basically, the hormone that tells you to eat will be increasing, and then that hormone that tells you to stop eating will be decreasing, so you're going to be eating a lot more, and your brain's not going to tell you to stop. So tip number 8 is to hit the gym. Not only is going to the gym, working out, important for your overall health, it's also really good for increasing your resting metabolism. When you go to the gym, you really want to use resistance training. That means anything that's like pushing or pulling, so maybe a chest press, an overhead press, a lat pull down, all of that is resistance training. When you do resistance training, your resting metabolism will increase, so basically you burn calories just sitting around on the couch after you're done working out. It's good to still do some cardiovascular activities like running or walking or biking. You really want to hit the gym and work with the resistance training, so those pushing and those pulling exercises. Tip number 9 is to avoid the unhealthy foods turned healthy. This means those low-fat cookies, low-fat ice cream. Most of them taste like cardboard, actually, ones that I've tried anyway, and they don't really keep you sustained, and I found a lot of times that people tend to eat maybe twice as many cookies or twice as much ice cream because it's low fat, so of course, you can have more of it. Why not? Go for the real thing. It'll probably taste a lot better. You'll probably be satisfied with having a smaller portion or the correct size portion. If you're going to splurge, just splurge on something that tastes good. Unless you like the low-fat ice cream, then by all means, go ahead. Tip number 10 is don't be so hard on yourself. A lot of times when people are starting to lose weight or, trying to just get an overall healthy lifestyle, they get maybe a few setbacks and then they might give up, or they might say, I can't do this. It takes time to change your lifestyle. So just think of it as a long-term race that you're running, although you don't really have to run. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, if you could just leave them below, please rate and subscribe. There will be more videos to come. Thanks for watching.